G'day mate, put some shrimp on the barbie. Oh yes, you got some bickies over there with your Vegemite. Oh, that's swagger. Oh, perfect. And no, that's not how I talk. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Hey guys, and welcome back to Fridays with Rom's Tagala Grande. This week I'm going to be talking about, well, something about my home country, and that is Australia. Today I'm going to be talking about Australian stereotypes. And I'll tell you this, all the ones I've picked, they're all fake. Seriously. And I know that because obviously I live here. Every single thing that other countries think about us, or like, oh yeah, they do this, it's all wrong, okay guys? They're all wrong. Okay. I've got 20, so let's start off with the first one. Australia is just a big red desert. People may think that because our desert, like we are desert, just desert, but no. We do have civilized states, seven. We have Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, ACT, which I can't remember what it stands for. No, Australian Capital Territory, that's it. Northern Territory, Western Australia, and Tasmania, and also South Australia. Almost forgot that one. So we are desert, which is in the middle of the country, but we do have civilized places, and we do have enough water to probably go around the country because we have tons of ocean around us. So yeah. Every animal is trying to kill you. That is actually pretty wrong because most of our dangerous animals have been kept in solitary, kind of like in zoos. Like the most dangerous ones are in zoos. And if you do come across a kangaroo in the wild, stay away from it because, as you say, they're trying to kill you. They're doing their business, you're doing yours, don't disturb them, okay? Australians are always drunk, and as me, because I'm only 14, no, I'm not always drunk because I can't drink yet, but, no, we're not always drunk. Most of us are actually pretty sober. It's only really on, like, the holidays that we get, like, the most drunk, but we're not always drunk. All Australians is Vegemite. No, we don't just eat Vegemite. Vegemite is a yeast, substance. It's made out of yeast, which is pretty gross to, hear. It's really bad. It's not nice on its own. We do not just eat it out of the jar. We do put it on toast with tons of butter. Like, we get scoops and scoops of butter, and then we get, like, the smallest scrape of Vegemite. That's how we eat it. Every Australian can surf. I can't surf. Unfortunately, I really can't surf. I went up to Byron Bay a few years ago, tried to do surfing, and it failed. I almost killed myself. So I'm thinking surfing is way dangerous than kangaroos. Yeah. All Australians live by the beach. No, we don't. I actually kind of live in the outback. No, I'm joking. Melbourne is situated in the middle of Victoria, so the beach is really far away, so we don't really all live by the beach. It's only the people who don't need to work anymore, like senior people who live by the beach. We go down to the beach in summertime, but like we don't live by the beach. All Australians are really tanned. No! If you look at our past prime ministers, we are not tanned. A lot of us aren't tanned. One of my best friends, Emma, she's not tanned. I got tanned from going to Singapore, so and also I get tanned by going down to the beach every summer, but not all of us are tanned. All Australians ride kangaroos to get around. Yeah, I'll just go outside and ask my pet kangaroo Skipper. No, we don't ride kangaroos around. Kangaroos are pretty dangerous to go near because they will kill you, as people think. But if you're good enough not to try and get killed by one, but no, we don't ride kangaroos around. Unfortunately, we have legs and we have cars for that, and bikes and motorbikes and all that stuff. No, we don't ride kangaroos around. All Australians cook their food on the barbie. I don't call it Barbie. Who calls it Barbie? It's a barbecue. You can say the whole word. But everyone thinks we say just Barbie because we shorten all our words. Yeah, we shorten most of our words, but we can say also barbecue. We're the ones who invented Barbie, so we're allowed to say the whole word too. No, don't always have meals on the barbie. Only really on holidays we have it on the barbecue and if friends are around. But we usually, in the winter time, we're inside cooking our dinner on a stove or in the oven. So, yeah, we don't always cook our food on the barbie. Australia always has perfect weather and no snow. Yes, we have good weather, but in the summertime, it's winter right now, it's actually perfect weather right now. Stupid Melbourne, why do you always have to be so... Melbourne is the worst place to live because it always coincides when it's raining, when it's sunny. Like it may be raining in the morning, then it's sunny in the afternoon. It's stupid, I hate this bloody state. But yeah, we get perfect weather from time to time. Like in the summertime, it's perfect, it's nice, it's really, really hot, but it's nice. And then in the winter time, it's really not, it's like muggy and everything, it's not nice. The reason the capital cities don't get snow is because it's too polluted, too industrial for snow to fall in the atmosphere. But if you go up to like Dandenongs and up to Mount Buller and Falls Creek, it's gonna snow. So only the highest parts of the city get snow. So not really the city, just like around about, like further out from the city because it is way too polluted and industrial. Australians drive on the wrong side of the road. Well, guess what, Americans? You drive on the wrong side of the road and the wrong side of the car, so we don't drive on the wrong side of the road. You do. Not to be rude to Americans, but we drive how the English drive because we did inherit that, like, from them, because most of Australians did come over from England, so we inherited how they drive too. We drive on the right side of the car, we drive on the right side of the road. So, no, sorry, not the right side of the road. We drive on the left side of the road, the right side of the car. That's it. So we drive how we drive. We're allowed to drive how we drive. It's how our country was inherited to drive. So, yeah. Australians only eat meat. No, we have some vegans. We have some vegetarians who are actually in this country. We don't all eat meat. We're not all carnivores. Most of us are actually omnivores, so we eat vegetables and meat. But we don't just eat meat. Australians live for meat pies. I haven't had a meat pie in like a year. I'm not really big fond of them because they are really big and they're full of lots of meat, and I like my proportion of meat. I'm not a big meat eater, but I do eat it. But we don't just live for meat pies. Australians live for Tim Tams. Okay, that might be correct. Tim Tams are genius. Whoever invented Tim Tams, thank you Arnott's for inventing Tim Tams. They are genius. They are biscuits covered in chocolate. Who wouldn't want to live for them? Who doesn't like chocolate? Chocolate is like the most soothing thing. It's the best. And so that's the only right one. Like, we all love Tim Tams. They're just the bomb. Australians all look like Australian celebs. Totally, I look like Alicia Deadman Carey, I look like Eliza Taylor, I look like Hugh Jackman, I look like Liam Hemsworth, I look like Chris Hemsworth, I look like Margot Robbie. No, we don't. We are all different in this country, and we are just lucky enough to have those good-looking celebrities come from the land down under. So yeah, that's why. We say shrimp on the Barbie. No. What's shrimp? What is shrimp? Who says shrimp? It's prawn. Prawn. It's pronounced prawn. And I don't say Barbie like I said before. No one says Barbie here. Like, who does? All Australians have a pet koala. What? A pet koala? Those things are dangerous. Those things you don't want to have as a pet. They may look cuddly and cute when they're up close. No. I've only come across to a koala in a zoo and down at Kennett River when they're in their own business, crawling down trees, eating eucalyptus leaves, falling asleep and everything. We don't have pet koalas, I'm telling you this. All Australians drink Fosters. I've never seen one Australian drink Foster beer. No one here drinks it. No one does. So that's wrong. Australians speak Australian, not English. What language am I speaking now? English. I think most of the world speaks English. But yeah, we do have our slang words like dead set and crikey and crackers and biscuits and tomato sauce, but I don't know what we call that. We just call it tomato sauce, don't we? Yeah. And Barbie and stuff and shrimp on the Barbie. We don't say shrimp on the Barbie. But we do have our slang words and dunny and all that and bathers and stuff, but we don't. We speak how we speak. A lot of us speak with full words. We don't say g'day most of the time. I've never really come across anyone who says g'day. Maybe one or two people. I say g'day in class just to make it funny, because like we're Australians. Like, g'day mate, put a shrimp on the barbie. No, that is totally wrong. No one says those words. Like, I say bathers because that's what I grew up on. I barely say g'day. I don't say shrimp on the barbie because it doesn't exist here. And what else don't we say? We basically don't say half the words. Like, I don't really say dunny. I say toilet. I know a dunny is an outdoor toilet, but like, I still call it a toilet because like it's a toilet. Like you just do your business in it. So yeah. And my last one is crocodile wrestling. One thing, crocodile wrestling is the most dangerous thing I've ever heard of before, and we don't do it. We do not do crocodile wrestling. And if we did, you'd have to be really trained to fight a crocodile. The only person I've known or know of who's fought a crocodile would have to be Steve Irwin, who's sadly passed away by now. He was an icon of our country. I loved him. But no, we don't have crocodile wrestling. That is stupid. Who has crocodile wrestling? That is the most stupid thing ever. Who wants to wrestle a crocodile? You're gonna kill yourself. Okay? Okay guys, so they're all the Australian stereotypes I have for you today, and all of them are wrong except for the Tim Tam one, because I live for Tim Tams, guys. Tim Tams are my life. I love Tim Tams. I hope you like this video. Give this a massive thumbs up and subscribe, and if you want to follow me on my social medias, I'll be in the link below and at the end of the video. See you next Friday, guys. Bye!
So love me like you do, la la, love me like you